All right, we're checking in live here from the Boss Ice Arena. How are you guys tonight? We're here for a Friday night game between East Greenwich and Prout. So far to start this game, we're just getting underway here at the Boss Ice Arena. We got a little late start. Game before us went a little late. But as of right now, we're excited to be. I'm Cam Ranker. I'm going to be doing your play-by-play tonight here with the color commentator, Jack McSweeney. Jack, how are you feeling for this game?
Excited, man. Excited. Two good teams. Just excited to be here watching good hockey.
Alrighty, we're ready to roll here. We got some good hockey here planned for you tonight. These two teams coming in, just looking to pick up 2 points early. We got 2 points on the board on the night, especially with two divisional rivals. We got playoffs on the way. We're just hoping to get a good hockey game here. We got the Prout team coming in, and they're looking to take over.
Looks like these two teams came off firing. Fast start, moving the puck. I think we're in for a good one for sure. It was for a second, but I think I unmuted it. Is it good now? I think so. I had it muted for a second, but we should be good now. Yeah.
All right, we're back. A little bit of tough start, a lot of technical difficulties trying to just get settled in here into this hockey game as the Crusaders are looking and the Avengers are looking to go at it here. So far, no real scoring chances for either side. Kind of both teams settling in, looking at their defenses with nothing to show, no real scoring chances. Yeah, as we get a scoring chance early for the Avengers, a good shot on net, but pushed away by the Prout goalkeeper. Starting in net for the Crusaders today, they got Angelo Evangelista, the sophomore goaltender for Prout. He looks good to go. I actually watched him last weekend. He put up a strong performance against Smithfield. They did not come up on top. But Prout, they got two young goalies, only two goalies on the roster, one sophomore and one freshman. So definitely looking to see how the Avengers will test this kid early. But it's going to be a good one here tonight. Decent crowd.
Yeah, no, not bad. Some early
too bad.
chances for EG, a few shots on net.
But yeah, so far so good on this one. As the Avengers win this puck drop, kind of rifle it on net there. Goes back, rims around the boards to the defender. As the Crusaders shoot up on the 2-on-1. We got Crementis with the shot on net. Save it, it's going to tickle in. And we got an early goal here. Wow. Crementis comes in the 2-on-1, screaming down the right side. He puts it right under the blocker
for
the Avenger goalie. He had a lot of speed.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of speed on the shot as well. It was just too much for the Avenger goalie. As we get an early 1-0 lead for the home Crusaders, and the parents are into this one. We got a Crusader mascot in the crowd. He's kind of got
him walking in.
He's got some silver pajama pants on, a crazy outfit for the Crusaders. But they're up early, 1-0 on the Mason Crementis goal from the sophomore.
Looks like their first shot on goal was a goal, so that's a good start.
Yes, indeed, as the Avengers win the draw, they get the puck back in deep. Number 17, Lucas Melarillo, rims it around the boards. The Avengers stop it on the side. Drops back to Melarillo. Comes back to Nick Gamba. Nick Gamba behind the net, moves it up the wall. Incomplete pass. As the Avengers look to take the shot on net, kind of gets blocked in front. Rims outside the zone. They just dump it in, looking for a change. Number 5, Daniel Morrison comes in on the side. He dumps it in. Kind of gets possession. It takes a hard body check, but he makes the play out to the D-man as the D-man moves it out. The Avengers looking to break it out. High off the glass. Good chip out as they go for a change. Crusaders got plenty of time with Melarillo behind the net looking to start the breakout. Ruzabalu. Oh! Very bad pass. Never want to dish that in front of your own net. Beautiful save, though, by the goaltender. That was ugly fast.
Yeah, good effort by the goalie there, though.
Very good effort so far by the goalie. But yeah, Avengers kind of get that right away. They get a scoring chance back. But face off in the offensive zone for the Avengers. Alrighty, and we are back. The Avengers are pressing. They look to take the puck here. Crusaders dump it in. Number 5, Tyler Simo, dumps the puck in as they look to get some forecheckers. Avenger defender rims around the boards, finds the man on the wall. There's a beautiful chip up, but Nick Gamba's there to kind of stop that one from anything. They fight for it along the wall, the Crusaders. Come out with it. Nick Mullarilli gets it taken away by the defender. He comes around the net, screaming up the wall side, finds a man for the chip in the middle, and we're going to get an ice. So far, we got 10-22 in this one. 10-22 to go. Trying to figure out the shots on net here. I believe it's about 4-3. The clock will be catched up in a minute. But Jack, I don't know if you know this, I'm an official. I ref sometimes too.
Is that true?
I do back the officials generally when I watch games. I like to play on the official side.
Yeah.
I've actually refed with this guy on the, not doing the face-off. I ref with him a couple times. He's a very good guy.
How is he? He's nice?
He's a nice guy. He's a good ref. He's been doing it for a long time. He tells me that.
Love to hear that. Nothing worse than a bad ref.
So hopefully he comes out here and he has a good game tonight to keep this one under control and everyone's safe.
No penalties thus far.
No penalties so far. But Prout's got it early in the offensive zone. The Avengers try to get it out. Good job there by Luca Mullarilli to keep that one in. They get the forecheck. They got Caleb Burnett on the forecheck. Nick Gamba out on the point, takes the shot, looking for the tip in front. Can't really find it. Avenger goalie does a good job putting that one out as they're just going to ice that one down the ice. And it's going to be another offensive zone draw for the for the Crusaders.
Quality shot on that there, though.
Good quality shot there by the captain, Nick Gamba, for this Prout team. He was looking in front for the tip by Aiden Forcier, but he doesn't really find it. But the Avenger goalie does a good job clearing the puck out, and they just ice this one out to get a fresh set of legs and a face-off, and they're just going to ice it again. Easy calls for the refs here, these icings. But you can't keep giving the Avenger team offensive zone face-offs like you are. It's going to come back and bite you in the butt. As there are,
they'll capitalize on one of these.
Yeah, so far, only down 1-0 the Avengers. It's always tough to come to a building and start the game down 1-0. You want to establish your game early.
True that.
But the Crusaders have come in here and they've protected home ice as we're going to get a little bit of a high stick on the Avengers and another offensive zone face-off for them. But Prout's down here. They're just looking to defend home ice. Obviously, they need these 2 points in the standings. Playoff time's coming around. The Crusaders wearing these white jerseys. I like the Crusader jerseys. We got a good uniform matchup here.
Yeah, we do.
A good black and red on
color
EG.
Contrast. Yeah, I like it.
I like it. As the Avengers win the face-off drop. Good play by Luca Mullarilli on the defensive side, getting the puck deep. Gamba on the wall, tries to stop it, doesn't really get a good chance at it. The Avengers come in on the left side as it ends up on the stick of Caleb Burnett, who fires it up to a Derek Gosmani coming in on net, takes a shot. Good glove save by the Avenger goalie. But so far so good. The Avengers have kind of taken the back seat as the Crusaders have done a good job establishing their game in the offensive zone. Obviously, with a lot of face-offs, you got to win them to want to set up your offensive game plan. But so far, about 5 minutes through this first period, it's been all Crusaders minus the one defensive zone turnover by the Prout defense. As they're behind the net with Mark Belcher. Belcher moves it behind to Cox. Cox doesn't really find a pass as the Avengers take over. As it's back out to John Gaffney as the defense. He's got a Avenger forechecker on her. Stops behind the net. Kind of fires it up the wall to Cox. Cox moves it back to Gaffney. Gaffney loses it behind the net. The Avengers kind of just missed it just high. Beautiful forecheck there. Finds the man out front. Can't really do much with it. As Mark Roberts comes in. Mark Roberts, sorry about that. Messes with it along wall. Can't really get the shot off that he was looking for. Gets it back. Good job there by Gaffney keeping the puck in the offensive zone as it sneaks out. Got Simo on the point. Kind of chips it through the neutral zone back to the Avengers defense, who look to try to get it out. Do a good job at that. And right back on Simo's stick. Looking for the quick regroup as the Avengers goes to change. Doesn't really get it. Was kind of looking for the dump and the deflection by Gaffney. Gaffney doesn't get all that he might have wanted on that, as the Avengers are just going to shoot this one down for a quick icing call. So 7:51 to go, almost halfway through this first period. What are you seeing so far from the Crusaders?
A lot of pressure. Seems like the ice almost tilted their way.
Definitely, they're getting the shots on goal. They lead that so far.
A lot of face-offs in their zone too.
A lot of face-offs, which on the other point does move the Avengers so far have done a good job winning the defensive face-offs and not allowing any true shots on net, letting the goalie see it as he makes a nice save there with the leg as they get it behind the net. Does a good job getting that one out off the glass.
Here we go.
Avoids the icing finally. Luca Malarilli behind the net, sends it around the wall to Daniel Morrison. Morrison back to Malarilli, up to Andrew Norwell. Norwell up to Morrison. Morrison comes in down the left side. Shot gets blocked. Good job by the Avenger defender getting stick on puck there, not letting get the shot off that he wanted. As he's going coast to coast, comes down one-on-one, makes a nice move to his forehand side, takes the shot. And it is swallowed up by Evangelista. Makes that one look easy with the glove.
Nice little skill run there though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not bad, coast to coast. Good shot too. Good glove save.
Beautiful glove save, made it look too easy, but they get the offensive zone draw to the Crusaders as they win this one back. The Avengers, sorry about that. They win this one back, tries to get the shot on net just wide. Ends up on Riley Smith's stick, who gets it up to Logan Addison. Addison screams down the right side, kind of puts a shot on net. Good job saved by the Avenger goalie. As Forcier's down in the corner, still battling for it. Back out to 21. Down in the corner to Nico Malarilli, who's fighting for it down low. The Avenger player along the side, looking to get it up to the streaking center. He comes down on the left side, tries to make a move, does. Good job on the back check there by Logan Addison to stop him from getting that shot off. As Prout looks to kate out the zone. And no ice. Goalie was trying to wait that one out. Beautiful geometry there to get that one almost on net. But Prout dumps that one in. Still a 1-0 game with 6 minutes to go here in the first period. So far, all Prout. A couple of quick chances for the Avengers. Very even game. First goal of the game coming for the Crusaders around the 3-minute mark. As number 4, Adam Forcier, comes in on his backhand side. Kind of gets hooked there. No call. Interesting no call. Doesn't really get shot off. Gets taken down in front of the net. Forcier messes with it behind the net. Kind of's got 3 defenders behind him. Back to Luca Malarilli. Gets the shot on goal. Tough vision in front, but he does a good job putting that one to the corner. Back out to Nick Gamba. Nick Gamba gets a shot on goal. Not a strong one. Could have used some mustard. As the Avengers look to get it out, but don't get enough on it, and it is back in their defensive zone after he dumped it by Caleb Burnett. The Avengers do a good job breaking it out there. Kind of so far a lot of neutral zone play. I would say either teams have really set up. I would say Prout actually has set up a lot more in their offensive zone, but no real domination so far. Kind of back and forth hockey as the Avengers come down on the left side with 3-on-2 kind of here. Looks for the guy out front, gets a shot off, misses on the short side. He kind of had something there, maybe under the blocker. Doesn't do a good job aiming it. As Prout comes the other way, stopped quickly by the Avengers and pushed out to the other side for an icing.
Seems like both teams are starting to settle in after that early goal.
Yeah, definitely. The Avengers definitely going to start. Especially on the road, you don't want to let the other team get out to too big of leads, so they've done a good job holding the fort down. But you want to start to establish your game, start to take the body more. So far, the Avengers, there's been really no hits. You got to come in and establish your game. You want to take the crowd out of this one. And it starts with getting shots on goal. Only 5 shots on goal for the first 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
instead of passing it around, you kind of got to start to focus to look to put pucks on net. As the Avengers come down, good play there by the defenseman John Gaffney, who leads the rush up to number 15, Cox. Cox finds number 22, Belcher. Doesn't get through as he looked for him. Ooh. Gaffney comes down, tries to lay a body on the Avenger player, doesn't get the one he wants. As the Avengers might set a record for most icings in a period here. This is crazy.
A lot of icing so far.
I think they're at least 7 so far in this
Has
first
to be.
period. But we got 4:05 here to go in this first period. So far, Prout is up 1-0 in the goal that came about 3 minutes in. The Avengers, they've done a good job. A lot of defensive zone faceoffs. It's tough to establish that time on attack when you're always taking faceoffs in your defensive zone. Guys are just getting tired. As we get our first chance, or second chance of the game, comes down the right side. Beautiful blocker save by the Prout goalie. Makes another blocker save. We get 2 quick shots there for the Avengers. As Malarelli behind the net gets it through Gamma. Gamma with a beautiful chip pass up the boards as Prout gets a nice breakout. Looking for number 10, Kermit Diaz, who had the first goal of the game on a beautiful shot right under the blocker side for the Avenger goalie. Too much speed on it, kind of trickled in behind him. But the Avengers do a good breakout there as he tries to put it through the stick of Luca Malarelli. Does a good job tying that one up, not letting it get through. As they look to try to get a nice dump, and they do. They get 4 fresh bodies on the ice. You got Morrison leading the forecheck as they force the turnover on the breakout. He's going to get a change. And we got 5 set legs. Fresh set of legs. 5 fresh set of legs. There we go.
Starting to get a little bit more physical as the game's going on.
Definitely. I mean, it's high school hockey. These are 2 pretty close teams, probably about 30, 35 minutes in distance.
Gotta love the competitiveness in both these teams, too.
They definitely don't like each other. I'm hearing a lot of parents crying so far. But I think the refs did a good job. A couple of questionable calls but they're letting the boys play on this Friday night. At the end of the day, we're here for EG First Prout. We're not here for the ref show. It's always good when the refs go unnoticed, as I would say.
Cannot agree with you anymore.
Yes. But Prout kind of wins this one back. Finds Simo, rims it around the wall, up to Riley Smith. Smith's pass gets breaking up in the neutral zone. The Avengers take over. Riley Smith picks it up, sends it down the right side, gets a shot on net. Saved by the Avenger goalie. Back to Simo up top, looking for a deflection out front. Doesn't really get it. The Avengers do a good job chipping. Gaffney tries to get a hand on it, doesn't get it to keep it in the zone. Bounces out to the neutral zone. Simo tries to make a breakout pass, doesn't really connect as the Avengers take it the other way. Makes a nice move on the side. Good save by Angelista with the waffle there. We have 2:10 to go here in this first period. 7-7. It's 8-7 in shots in favor of the Avengers, but aren't able to get anything past the Prout goalie, Evan Jalista. As it's 1-0 Prout here with 2 minutes left. Avengers look to break it out, do a good job getting the rim. Finds the center, streaking down the middle. He comes down the left side, gets a shot on net. Good save by Evangelista. Kind of kicks it to the corner, finds his captain, Nick Gamba, behind the net, who puts it up the wall on the breakout. Finds the center, Adam Forcier. Forcier comes down the left side, tries to force something on net, doesn't really get anything. As Caleb Burnett is behind the net with the puck. Kind of battling in the corner there with the Avenger defender. Finds Burnett. Burnett with the shot on net. Misses a bit to the left. As Burnett kind of kicks it out of the zone, and the Avengers are going to be able to dump this one in and get a fresh set of legs. So we got 1:10 here to go. Prout misses the deflection, and they're going to take an icing right there. Number 20, Derek Jesmondi, kind of missed the deflection. It's going to be an icing, and they're going to have to take a defensive zone draw. 1:05 to go. 1 minute left here in this first period. You got 9-7, the Avengers leading in shots. I think the Avengers have kind of woken up here. They've definitely started to tilt the ice back in their favor. But Prout does a good job defensively as they come down and take a shot. Good job there by Gaffney to put stick on puck to stop that from coming. As back to the defender, he makes a nice pass up to the right side wall. As Simo is there to move the puck up. Doesn't really get to the defender, he wants it along the winger side. Finds the defender. The defender's going to shoot. Good save by Evangelista with the waffle. Kicks that one out to the corner. We get a hit from behind. Something refs are definitely emphasized to call, and we didn't get much called there. As Mark Belcher is screaming up the left side, applying the forecheck on him. Simo on the wall. Cross-checks him in the back of the head. Cross-checks him again. And he's going to get a call right there. Definitely needed that one. As we're going to get a penalty. I believe that's on Simo. He definitely cross-checked the Avenger player right in the back of the head. Don't really know what he was thinking there.
Yeah, hard to miss that one.
Good job by the refs who call it. Kind of wasn't confident with it. But the Avenger coach was screaming for it, and he definitely deserved that one.
Right in front of us, too. Hard to miss.
He took a couple good cross-checks in the back. That is for sure. But we're going to get the man advantage here for the Avengers, looking to tie this one up. They got 16.9 ticks to go here in this first period, as they're hopefully going to win the draw back here. Maybe get a quick shot. 13 seconds to go. Back of the point, shoots. Good save. Good job by Gamba kicking it to the corner. Just try to ice this one. 4 seconds to go. Maybe one more quick shot, and they're not going to get it. As that is all we're going to get for this first period. We got 10-7 in shots in favor of the Avengers. Good first period on both sides. The early goal by Mason Kermatis kind of just on the 2-on-1 doesn't take the pass, gets a quick shot. I forget. I was thinking they were going to do ice. I forgot they don't do ice in between the first and second. Yeah, so far a good game by Prout.
Competitive, yeah.
The Avengers did a good job battling back. You don't want to go down 2 goals early, especially on the road. But the Crusaders got the home lead. We got a decent crowd here. They've kind of filled up 2 sections.
An equalizer here early would be huge in the second period.
Yeah, the Avengers are going to start this one on the power play due to the cross-check by Tyler Simo. Obviously, the coach is hoping to look for something to establish. If you're Prout, you just want to defend this. Stay in your box. Let the goalie, Angelo Evangelista, who's had a beautiful first period, 10 for 10, saving the puck. Just make sure he can see the puck, try to defend, push guys out of the way who are looking to get for screens. Make sure you're clearing the net, clearing all rebounds out of there. I mean, if you want to score goals, you're going to go to the front of the net. The Avengers know that. Prout knows that. So they're going to make sure they got a defender always in front, looking to clear pucks out. But 15 minutes down, 30 minutes to go. 1-0 Crusaders. Refs do a good job. Kind of had to call that first one. Only 1 penalty in that first 15 minutes. Obviously, as this game will go on, the boys will grow to hate each other. It's only natural. So we'll see this one start to pick up.
Few good saves by each goaltender.
Yeah. First one was a tough one for that EG goal. He kind of just squeaked right under his shoulder there. He thought he had it tied up. Defender didn't get there in time to keep it from crossing the red paint. But so far, so good.
Got high hopes that we're in for a good one here. It's been good so far.
But yes, here we are, beginning of the second period. We are here at the Bradford R. Boss Arena on a Friday night for the Prout Crusaders to defend their home ice against the East Greenwich Avengers. As we got a 1-0 game so far, as the Avengers are going to start this one out on the man advantage due to a Tyler Simo cross-check at the end of the first. As they're looking to break out into the neutral zone, kind of looking to get some dumped in. As Kermitis does a good job stopping the zone entry, tries to get it out, doesn't get it all the way in deep. But a good save there by Luca Malarilli. Malarilli gets the puck, breaks up a pass, and gets it all the way down in the zone. As we have a minute to go in the Simo cross-check. The Avengers haven't really gotten a shot on net so far in this period. Prout doing a good job not letting them set up any sort of power play with the 5-on-4. As the Avengers come around the net, looking to set something up. As he finds Dorley on the point. Dorley moves it. Looking for the point shot. Good save by Angelista, kicking that one out to the corner. Hard check there by the Avenger forechecker. But Jesmani does a good job getting that one out and into the zone. As Forcier gets it, makes a good play on the penalty kill. Kills some time as we have 20 seconds to go. Avengers so far with the 1 shot on net on this penalty kill as they come down. Dorley comes down the right side. Loses the puck on the hard hit by Gamba. Gaffney with a good check. Gamba picks it up behind the net. as they battle for it behind the goal, as the Simo penalty is set to expire right now. So we are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Simo chooses to go back to the bench instead of hop right into play. The Avengers don't make them pay for that decision as Burnett comes on as the late defender to make this 5-on-5 hockey again. Overall, still a good kill by the Crusaders as Burnett makes a nice play along the wall. Dorley finds it. Yeah, good kill there by the Crusaders. Doing a good job defending their home ice and this lead as they still have the 1-0 advantage. Only one shot on goal for the Crusaders. The Avengers on that power play never really got anything set up. Now I'm very curious to see how they respond on this from this penalty kill. Prout is going to be looking for their second goal, get some insurance on this lead that they have. The Avengers are just looking to tie this one up and keep themselves in this game. As Gaffney gets it on the pole, he kind of walks the line, looks for the shot on net, and the tip, can't find it as it misses left. Mark Roberts picks it up in the corner, gets the shot on net, back to Gaffney. Roberts in the corner, gets it deep behind the net to Dorley. Dorley gets it up the wall. Simo does a good job using his hand, blocks it, doesn't get all of it. So we're going to get a 2-on-0 for the Avengers. Comes down the right side. Shot saved by Angelista, tipped up as the net was knocked off by Roberts. It was a beautiful back check by Roberts to lay out on his stomach and stop that puck. Stop the pass. He definitely wanted to pass. He was looking to fake the shot and kind of get the pass over on the 2-on-1.
Must be frustrating for EG not to capitalize on an opportunity like that.
They had the 2-on-0. It was a beautiful back check by the Avengers. As I think we're going to get a timeout by the Avenger coach. Very interesting timeout there. Clearly he doesn't see what he likes from his boys. He's looking to get them a little pep talk, looking to get them fired up before they're down in the hole by 2 goals. But on that 2-on-0 there, it was a beautiful back check. Looks like what the Avenger play was trying to do was fake the shot and kind of slide it over, but Roberts does a good job getting on his stomach, getting a little icy. He's not afraid to get dirty there. And he does a good job taking away the pass, and it kind of left the EG offender in a pickle. Took away his thing, and he gets a very small shot off. It was a good job by Evangelista to kick it up into the air, and Roberts on the back check knocked the net off, and it gave them the whistle. But I believe it's going to be an Avenger offensive zone face-off here after their timeout. But clearly the head coach didn't like what he saw in that first period and then this first 3 minutes. And he was just looking to take a timeout to calm his boys down and tell them that, hey, there's still a lot of hockey left. There's still a lot you guys can do to win this game. And it starts with 1 goal at a time. It starts with tying this thing up. As Prout snaps it back to Gamba. Gamba goes hard off the glass to the Avenger defender who takes it, dumps it back in. Down to Luca Mellorilli behind the net. He faces the offender, rims it around the wall to Burnett. He tries to go high off the glass.
What do we got here?
It was definitely offsides, probably intentional offsides. It's going to be all the way down. The Avenger player kind of batted it outside the zone back in. It was close, but still offsides at the end of the day. And we're going to get an offensive zone draw for the Crusaders now. As Aiden Forcier, the sophomore, looks to come in and take this face-off. A line of Forcier, Jesmani, and Burnett out there with Gamba and Malarilli on the point. As Forcier is going to get kicked out of this draw for Jesmani. Jesmani in on the draw. Kind of tied up there. Gamba makes a good step up, keeps the play in the zone. Burnett gets a shot on net, tied up by the Avenger defender. Can we get a shot here of this guy?
Here we go.
What's up, buddy?
We got the school spirit in full torque right now. Can we get a word? Maybe not.
That is the Prout Crusader here supporting his Crusaders as they have the early 1-0 lead. There's 11-17 here to go in this second period. As Forcier does a good job getting it D-to-D to Gamba. Gamba gets it in deep. Forcier first man in, trying to get it around the net to Jesmani. Doesn't, as he's tied up by Dorley. Burnett behind the net, trying to make a ball around the wall to Gamba. Gamba takes a check, tied up a little, taken away by the EG offender. As Forcier takes it back, looks for Gamba on the wall, makes a nice move, kind of cuts in. Forcier drops it back to Noel. Noel behind the net, can't get too much there. Gamba on the wall. Don takes a hard check from behind. Does a good job keeping his head up. Nothing too serious. As he's met by Cox. Cox does a good job keeping the puck in the offensive zone as Dorley comes in, breaks that one up, and sends this one down the ice. So right now we got 12-12 in shots, tied up with 10-10 to go in this second period. As this fends out the stick of Belcher. Belcher finds Cox, makes a nice shot. Good save by the Avenger goalie. Kicks it out with the pad. It's a very nice shot there. Got a fat, juicy rebound. No one in front of the net to take advantage of that one. But the Avengers get this one after the great save by the defender. As EG takes it in the offensive zone. Looking to set up their offense. Haven't done much in this last 5 minutes. As Cox finds this one on the lower wall. Kind of goes D to D to the captain, Gamba. Gamba sends it high glass to the Avenger defender as they go D to D in the neutral zone. Looking for his winger up along the board side. He chips it in down to Angelista, who stops it from Malarilli. Moves it over to Gamba. Gamba on the wall. Kind of loses it. Cox makes a nice body check out to the EG defender, who doesn't get a lot on that one-timer. And that's going to be easily tied up by Angelista. As we got 9:22 left to go in this second period. 13-13 shots on goal between the Crusaders and the Avengers. The Prout Crusaders trying to hype up the Crusader crowd. He's got some good moves over there on the boards. But back to the Morrison looking for a streaking Kermitis. My apologies on that. As EG stops that and they come back on the rush. Looks for the move. Beautiful kick by Gaffney to keep that one from any real zone entry as EG gets a nice shot on net. Good save by Angelista there. As Gaffney finds Morrison along the wall. Blocked by the EG defender. Back inside the zone. Morrison along the wall. Tied up there by EG. As he gets back to Gaffney. Gaffney takes a hard body check.
Good body right there.
Little guy making the big body, that's for sure. Simo does a good job with the hand, keeping that one from getting behind him. As Morrison finds it in the neutral zone. He's going to get his zone entry here. Can't get the puck flat on his stick. Takes the hard body check. Learns his lesson about that one. As Simo puts it on net right into the chest of the EG goalie. And we're going to get an offensive zone.
See, both teams are starting to play the body a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Game's progressing. 8-18,
almost at the halfway. Sorry, I'm bad with the clock on the scoreboard. Almost at the halfway mark of this game. 14-14 in shots. Both teams doing a good job putting the puck on net. There's no real scoring chances so far in this second period besides the 2-on-0 and the shot from Cox about a shift ago as Gamba's got this one in defensive zone. Loses it. Does a good job getting it back. Gamba finds Malarilli. Malarilli comes in looking for Smith. Smith loses it. Stays on it though in the forecheck. Back to Malarilli. Malarilli to Addison.
Oh.
Addison
Ref
loses
goes down.
it. Drops back to Gamba though. Gamba's messing with it in the neutral zone. Finds Malarilli. Malarilli to Addison. Addison's looking to carry it in. Loses it at the blue line as Gamba go for the body check. Misses. But Addison does a good job getting it back. Tried to dump it in. Kind of put it at his own coach there. I don't think his coach is too happy about that one. But we'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 7:37 here to go in this one. At the halfway mark pretty much. Still a 1-0 game off the early goal in the first period by Kermidas. But we got the neutral zone face-off here. Forcier in on the face-off. This ref has been a little stingy on the draw. He's thrown 2 guys out so far. Forcier wins this one back to Gaffney. Gaffney's going to pull it back. Look for his D partner, Simo. Doesn't give it to him. Gaffney makes a nice move there. Finds Jesmondi on the boards. Jesmondi tries to carry it in. Gets shut off real quick as he loses it. EG finds it in a defensive zone. Looking to break it into the zone. Simo does a good job breaking that one out along the wall side. Burnett moves it up to Simo. Simo loses it. Finds Jesmondi. Jesmondi gets it deep. Burnett, first forechecker in on that. Makes a good body check. as EG rims it around the wall. Simo make the nice step up, try to keep this one in the zone. Help support with Jesmondi. Jesmondi rims it around to Burnett. Burnett gets taken down on the hard body check. No penalty there. EG comes into the zone with speed, looking for a shot on net. Looks in front, takes a move. Kind of gets poked up. Nothing on net for Evangelista to have to defend as Simo makes a nice stop on the Dorley attempted to dump in. Simo looking for the shot, can't get it. Simo kind of just centers it in front, no one home to take advantage of that one as Forcier dumps it in. Down to Roberts. Roberts kicks it up to Reeves. Reeves with the shot on net. Roberts can't find the rebound to put it home successfully as he's chirping somebody on the way. Reeves kicks it up to the EG. Oh, almost offside.
Close.
The ref had his whistle in his mouth and his arm pointed, but good job there to pull up to make sure it wasn't offsides. As EG struggles to find it, Dorley's going to pick it up, dumps this one in for EG as Evangelista stops it behind the net, picked up by Reeves. Reeves moves it up the wall to Cox. Cox finds a screaming Roberts in the middle who loses it. Cox goes for the big hit, and he's going to take an icing there for EG, and Prout will have a offensive zone face-off. As we have 5:37 to go in this second period, 1-0 game. So far, Prout's done a good job defending the puck. Evangelista's been able to see every single shot, which is what you want for your goaltender. Good job. I noticed Evangelista's rebound control is very good. EG right there kind of loses it. Morrison forechecks, does a good job, finds Kermitis. Kermitis out to the point to the captain, Gamba, as it was a beautiful tip by Noel from the Gamba shot. But the EG goalie does a good job tracking that one and catching it with the glove side in order to keep that one out of the net. And we're going to get another Prout
impressive save there off the deflection.
Yeah, it was a beautiful tip in front by Noel. Noel does a good job finding the Gamba shot, getting a stick on it as they're kind of looking for a tip there, but nothing really. As we are somehow going to get another Crusader offensive
we have an icing count or no?
Gamba, though, done a good job. Their captain, number 3. He's clearly the rock on this defense. He is logging minutes right now for this Crusader team. I notice he wears that C on his chest for a reason.
Absolutely.
As I can tell. And he's been probably the focal point of their, he's a two-way defenseman. He's done a good job on the defensive side and the offensive side. As he looks to take the shot on there. He's been doing a good job getting shots from the point, looking for tips all night. As Burnett is there behind the net, looks in front for Jesmani. Can't get a stick on it, but it goes to EG as EG comes in on a 2-on-1.
A good chance
here.
here.
Behind, tries to go 5-hole. Good job by Evangelista to cut off the angle as Gamba took the pass away, and he really gave him no angle there to shoot it. Tried to go 5-hole and he shut it off. Good play by Evangelista to take away that 2-on-1 for little to no damage. As EG looks to get a shot, misses it wide right. EG's establishing their cycling down low. Doing a good job on the forecheck as he looks for the defender. Gets a shot on front.
Great
Evangelista kicks it out with the right pad. Beautiful textbook save there as the puck kind of just squirted off. Curious if we got a penalty or maybe offsides. Offsides there for Prout. Kind of just got caught up as we get a little chirping here from the two boys. But we got Roberts here on the faceoff, right outside of the offensive zone at the faceoff dot. As Roberts going to win this one, kind of spin-a-rama, try to dump it in. Good job by the EG defender and not get it all the way down deep. As he dumps it in himself on Evangelista in the net, who kicks it over to Gaffney. Gaffney D to D to Simo. Simo passes it to nobody. Gaffney was looking to be there, just wasn't there. Gaffney gets the puck taken from his stick. Good poke check by Evangelista out front. To the Avengers, who are going to find this one wide alone, all alone in front of the net. And he's going to put this one right over the blocker of Evangelista as number 10, Joseph Andriozzi, the young sophomore for the Avengers, has tied this one up
Beautiful wraparound there. I didn't think he had anything, but
Yeah, Gaffney, it starts with Simo going D to D to a imaginary defender. Nobody was there. Gaffney gets late to the puck. Andriozzi is in on the forecheck. His line mate does a good job taking off Gaffney's stick. The wraparound in front finds Andriozzi all alone, who doesn't, leaving Evangelista without the chance in front of the net. And we have a 1-1 game here in this period, as I have just messed up the scoreboard. It is really 1-1, E.G. Prout, not 2-0. As Prout comes in here, E.G. comes in. And they've tied this game up 1-1 with 3:20 to go in this period. As they get another chance. The Avengers have done a good job fighting back in this one, even though they're on the road, not giving up after the early goal. And they've scored a big goal right before the period here.
very good chance right up front there too. Almost 2 goals in less than 90 seconds. Feel the momentum changing a bit in this one. Sometimes it just takes one, get a team rolling like this.
Yeah, and we almost saw another goal right there real quick
yeah.
by the Avengers. So now if you're Prout, you got to make sure you can weather the storm and try to either take the lead into when the Zamboni comes on the ice, or try to get a goal for yourself and take the lead into the period. As Morelli makes a very, very scary play as he went at the knee of the EG defender. Nobody gets hurt as EG kind of stops the breakout, finds the puck in the offensive zone, gets a shot on net. Good save by Evangelista. But EG gets it back in their neutral zone. Trying to carry this one in. Stopped by Forcier. Forcier finds Jesmani. Jesmani up the wall side to Burnett. Burnett with the shot on net. EG goalie didn't really look like he saw that one too well, but it was saved. Anyways, if I'm Prout, I'm trying to test this goalie more. I'm not going to lie.
Put as many on as you can.
Evangelista has looked very strong to start this game, and EG definitely earned that first goal, as we are going to get a penalty here on Morelli, who kind of tripped the Prout forward. Kind of tripped him in the corner, and the Avengers are going to get a power play. I think this is going to be the second power play for the Avengers. First one they obviously did not score on the Simo cross check, but this is a tie game. Momentum is definitely a lot more on their side than last time they had this. Yeah, we got 2 minutes here to Luca Malarilli as the Avengers are looking to set this one up. Andriozzi on the wall side gets a shot on net. He scored the first goal in this for the Avengers. Andriozzi circles around the face-off dot looking for his D-man. D-man comes in, takes a shot. All tied up by Evangelista. Evangelista kind of had all day. He cuts out the angle, no real screen in front. If I'm the Avengers, I want to make sure I can mess with Evangelista's vision. I want to make sure I'm doing what I can that he can't see the puck. I mean, it's got to be harder to see the puck if you can't see it, right? You got to make sure you're screening him, looking for rebounds. And right there, you can't just let a D-man walk in with no screen in front. As Gamba tried to clear that one up, ends up in the Avenger bench. And we're going to get another offensive zone draw here for the Avengers. We got 1:39 to go in this one. In this second period, not in this one, sorry, until the Zamboni comes on the ice. It would be huge for the Avengers to take a lead into this period. 1:33 in the power play for them, as Jesmani does a good job icing this one on the kill, being the first forechecker down. EG goalie does a good job playing this one up, and Jesmani with the big hit there. Gets a couple strides in that one, as Andriozzi takes it in the D-moment, makes a nice saucer pass up to the forward along the wall, but doesn't really get anywhere. Ends up on Simo's stick, and he sends this one all the way down. As Forcier, first one in. Oh, I thought he was going to take a run at the goalie there.
I did too.
That would have been crazy, but he lets it slide. As EG will stick handle this one behind the net, as we have 1 minute to go here in the second, 52 seconds on the Morelli trip, as the Avengers have the man advantage as of right now. Still no real true chances here. Prout does a good job on their penalty kill. I'll give them that. They don't let the Avengers set up in the offensive zone, as Gamba takes this one behind the net. Fakes one way, goes the other way, and he's going to send this one down the ice. Oh, tries to find Forcier in the center, can't connect. Ends up on the Avengers defender's stick. So we got 20 seconds left. Just a textbook penalty kill so far by the Crusaders. No true chances on this power play. I don't even think they got a shot on net on this power play by the Avengers, as Gamba does a good job again breaking that one up. Tries to send it up the wall to get it all the way down. Can't. But EG's just going to dump this one in. Gamba tries to get it out. Rifles it off the Avengers checking. So we have 3 seconds to go. Maybe a quick shot here by EG before the end of the period. And we're not going to get it. And that will do it. It is 1-1. I messed up there on the scoreboard. I will work on that in between periods. As the Zamboni comes on the ice. I mean, it's about as even as we get. We got a symmetrical scoreboard. 18 shots on goal for each side. 1 goal apiece for each side. Both goalies have looked strong so far. We had the goal in the first period by Mason Kermitis at about the 3-minute mark. And then pretty much with 3 minutes to go in the second period, we had the goal from Andriozzi for the Avengers. And we got a 1-1 game. Zamboni's coming on the ice. Make sure you guys stay tuned to Fans Only Sports. We will be back in about 15 minutes.
I think they got an ad on here. Yeah, weird.
What'd you say?
They have like an ad.
Oh, wait, is this muted?
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher. Shot score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Alrighty, we are back here for this period. Make sure everything's plugged in. Check, mic. All right, we're back. We're good this time, for real.
Good?
Give me a mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
All right, yeah. We are good, we're back. Third period has started here as we are underway with the Prout Crusader game.
I think we're in for a good finish here.
Yes, we are. All right, so the Avengers got the puck here. They're coming into the offensive zone. Here's the goal scorer for the Avengers, Andriozzi, as we have switched sides here. As he dumps the puck in, finds Jesmondi on the side wall. Jesmondi kind of gets tripped up there. Shot on goal kind of deflected away by Evangelista out of play, as we're going to get a stoppage here. So yeah, third period tie game, 1-1. If you're Prout, you never want to lose points at the home. You started this one up. It's all. This next goal is going to be a very important goal.
Pivotal.
Obviously. As Roberts comes in, wins the faceoff back to Gaffney. Gaffney tries to go D to Simo. Simo sends it up the wall side to Belcher. Belcher finds Roberts screaming into the offensive zone. Doesn't connect on the pass as the Avengers dump this one back into the Crusader zone. Gaffney picks up the puck behind the net. Sends it up the wall. Cox kind of make a play. Doesn't. The Avengers shoot the puck on net. Saved by Evangelista. Evangelista pushes the corner as Roberts carries this one through the defensive zone. Finds Belcher on the side. Belcher screaming on the right wall, looking for Cox out front. Belcher roofs this one. He finds this one in the net.
Wow.
We get a goal from Belcher. Belcher uses the backhand beautifully right over the glove hand side of the Avenger goalie. And we have a 2-1 game.
He came in hot. He was flying down there.
A beautiful goal.
Wow.
By Belcher. Does a great job finding the, I believe they say that is where mother hides the cookies. As that was top shelf. Roofs that one right above the glove side.
I'm surprised he was able to find an angle there, to be honest.
That was a crazy shot on net as
phenomenal.
The Crusaders have taken a 2-1 lead in this one. And yeah, the Avengers, very curious to see how they respond. Down 2-1 on the road in this third period. You let up a early goal to the home team. As the home team, as Mason Kermitis almost scores his second one of the game, left all alone in front by the beautiful pass from Daniel Morrison. Morrison finds Kermitis. Kermitis behind the net, looking for Morrison out front. Can't get it there, as the Avengers are just going to chip this one out. As Morrison hustles back, goes D to Simo. Simo carries this one up the wall, gets stopped. EG puts this one back into the zone behind the net for Gaffney. Gaffney up the wall to Morrison. Comes in.
Ooh.
Forcier makes a nice move on the left side, gets the puck on his forehand, but a beautiful display of flexibility there by the Avenger goalie.
Yeah, if you're Prout, you're up one goal here, but you really can't get too comfortable.
Definitely can't get too comfortable. You want to make sure you're not playing too much of a defensive game. You want to stay aggressive in the offensive zone and in the neutral zone, not falling back on your heels. As the Avengers win this one back, Andriozzi carries this one. Andriozzi, the little sophomore, he's got a lot of speed, and he's clearly one of the better players on this Avenger team, as he's got the only goal in this one. as the captain, Nick Gamba, carries this one through the neutral zone. Tries to dump it in. As Forcier carries this one in the neutral zone, looking to get this one on his backhand. Dorley does a good job cutting him off there. Dorley totally stops Forcier in a track. Beautiful play to get the pinch successfully as Jesmani kind of cuts in front of the net. Doesn't really get anything that he wants as Luca Malarilli is behind the net, carries it up. Looking for Jesmani on the side, doesn't find what he wants. As the captain Gamba behind the net, fakes one side, goes the other, finds Malarilli D to D. Malarilli up to Burnett on the side, looking for Forcier. Forcier gets it, enters the offensive zone, tries to make a move, fails. As Gamba makes the aggressive pinch, stops that, loses the puck. Avengers come in, tries to get a shot, does it. As Mark Roberts, the centerman, does a good job playing defense, stops that one. Turns the puck over though, trying to get it out as the Avengers take this one back to regroup. And they dump it in back into the defensive zone for Gamba. Gamba behind the goal. Uses his backhand up on the wall to Belcher. Belcher messes up. Avengers, they strictly go wall and into the center. They don't really have much else of a breakout. As Belcher, the second goal scorer, makes a nice stop there. Cox picks up the garbage, dumps it in deep. He's a big body, Coxie, down there. He gets in there on the forecheck, establishes body position. Gets taken down there by the Avengers, looking for extracurricular. Nothing for the ref to call. As the Avengers come the other way on his forehead, looking to move his body. Good stick there by Gaffney to push that one into the corner. As Roberts on the wall kicks this one out of the defensive zone and into the Avengers zone. As Coxie grabs it on the left-hand side. And nothing for the Avengers as Gaffney makes the lonely skate down all alone. Tries to stop, doesn't. Gaffney kind of made a D-zone turnover that led to the initial Avenger goal. It doesn't learn its lesson as Cox breaks that one up in the defensive zone, moves it up to Belcher. Belcher tries to make a move on the defense, doesn't. As Cox goes to the hit, kind of gets sat down by the Avenger defender as they're chirping each other back and forth. The refs have definitely let the play in this 2-1 game as Forcier comes on the right side, makes a beautiful move, and he's going to take a slash penalty for Dorley as he two-hand Paul Bunyan chops Forcier's sticks out of his hand, and he's going to go to the call. I will say I do not like the refs' body. What's the word I'm looking for?
Language?
Body language, yes. He's not confident throwing up that arm. He looks like he's questioning himself on these calls, which is not something you want to see from an official. But it was a good play by Dorley, arguably a penalty he had to take.
It's coming down to the wire. You can tell things are getting a little chippy. Some talking going on.
Forcier makes a nice move at the blue line, beats Dorley. Dorley spins around and chops the stick right in his hands. Textbook slashing call for the ref. As the Crusaders will go on the power play looking for some Geico insurance. Looking to make this a 2-goal game with 8 minutes to go.
Good save.
As Roberts comes in, takes a shot at the high face-off dot. But beautiful glove save by the Avenger goalie. Controls the rebound, doesn't give anything up. So we're going to get an offensive zone draw here for the Crusaders. Roberts snaps this one back to Forcier. Notice the Crusaders go with a 4-forward power play as they have Forcier, the centerman, on the left D point. To go with their one defenseman, Gamba, their captain. As Gamba tries to catch it in his feet, can't. Back to Forcier, who's got an Avenger forechecker hard coming. He's calm, cool, and collected back there. Makes a nice move. Comes in along the right side. Forcier looking, Deke shoots. Misses high right above the Avenger goal. As this one's right back out. Gamba takes this one back in the neutral zone. He's got a forechecker on him. Makes a nice pass to Roberts. Roberts comes in on the right side, shoots. Kind of looks like it takes a deflection. Misses right. As it gets a little chippy, the Avengers do a good job kicking this one out, though, as we have a minute still to go on the Dorley slash. As Forcier comes in with speed on the left side, looking to get a shot on net, kind of pulls back. Gretzky turns. can't get for Roberts as he was looking for him on the point. Roberts does a good job keeping it in. Doesn't get it all the way out as Andriozzi picks it up and sends this one down. As we have 30 seconds to go in the Dorley slash. We have hit the 7:30 mark in this third period, halfway through the third, as the Crusaders opened up the scoring about 2 minutes into this one on the beautiful backhand goal from Mark Belcher for Prout. And the Avengers here on the road, down a goal with 7 minutes to go. This is why you skate at the end of practice.
Yep.
This is why you lift those extra weights in the weight room. You look at the guy to your left, you're looking at the guy to your right. You want to see who wants it more.
This is where you win the game.
And this is where you're going to win a hockey game.
This is where games are won and lost for sure.
So we have 6 seconds left on the Dorley slash. He's going to be coming out of the box with speed on this one, as Mason Carmidas comes in for the face-off draw in the offensive zone. If you're the Crusaders here, you want to make sure you realize you see Dorley coming out of the penalty box. You want to make sure you don't lose him and allow for an easy breakaway for the Avengers, as the penalty expires as soon as the whistle happens. So Dorley comes out free from his 2-minute timeout. Hopefully he learned his lesson from that slash. But he jumps right back out there on the ice. And we got 7 ticks to go in this third period, 7 miles left in this marathon, as the Avengers just win this one back. Andriozzi coming in, looking to make a move on the much bigger Simo defender. Simo takes the body, and he's going to get a penalty for elbowing. He kind of elbowed Andriozzi in the back. He is smacking his stick.
Yeah, he's upset.
Not very happy about that call. He better watch himself. Make sure he doesn't get an extra 2 minutes. That's Simo's second penalty tonight. Both penalties kind of just, you got a cross-check earlier that was definitely extracurricular and not necessary. He's the bigger player there, and he just puts an elbow into the back of Andriozzi. And the ref, it's a good call by the ref. It's just a play that doesn't need to happen. You're supposed to put his shoulder into him. It's called elbowing for a reason. You're not supposed to use the elbow. We have a 2-minute power play for the Avengers, as they're looking to tie this one up while they still can, as we have 6:40 to go in this one. Skrmidas makes a nice play on the defender, gets the puck out. He sends this one all the way down, and it's going to take a few ticks off the Simo elbow, as the Avengers look to regroup here. Strong forecheck by Kermidas in the neutral zone. Like I said earlier, I believe this is the third power play for EG. Very strong penalty kill the Crusaders have. All EG has done is dump it in. They're not doing a good job carrying it over the blue line, regrouping, setting something up. They haven't been able to set up any sort of true power play at all, as Andriozzi battles for it with Morelli in the corner, looking for help, doesn't get it. EG gets it at their point, sends it D to D, looking for shots in front. And Kermidas is going to send this one out. I mean, they do a good job getting it back to the point, but there's absolutely nobody in front of the net.
Got to crash
for the Avengers.
Rebounds.
You got to crash the net. You got to be screening the goalie.
Absolutely.
Everyone's kind of just standing off wide. The shots from out wide, they're fancy, but it's not what's going to score you goals at a high percentage clip like the Avengers need right now with 5 minutes to go, as there's only 30 seconds left here in the Simo elbow, with, once again, I don't think a shot on net.
I don't think they did either.
For this EG team, as Dorley loses it behind the net. Out in front to Addison. Addison can't get a true sticks on it. Addison just sends it in deep on the penalty kill smartly. But EG here, they're hemmed in their own zone and they're up a man. Gamba comes in on the wall, does a good job putting this one back into the zone. Kind of takes a funny bounce off the high glass behind the net, as they make a nice move. Roberts kind of misses. Andriozzi comes in on this left side, shoots it, but it is going to be offsides. Good call by the ref. Definitely a little offsides there for Andriozzi, as there is 1 second left in the elbowing call for Simo, as we have 4:51 to go in this third period. Simo's sitting there with the door open. He better close that door. I definitely can't do that. But beautiful kill by the Crusaders once again. No true chances. They get a couple of shots from outside, but no real scoring chances for the Avengers on that. And it's a big kill with 5 minutes to go now in this third period. The Avengers are going to be in desperate need of a goal. And so far, the man advantage hasn't worked for them. It's going to have to come 5-on-5 probably. As Forcier takes this one in the neutral zone, finds Burnett. Burnett over to Jesmondi. Jesmondi takes a shot. blocked by Dorley. Kind of loose out in front. The Avengers do a good job just getting this one out, and it's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing call.
Yeah, Kim, I don't think it's desperation time just yet, but clock is ticking.
Not yet. We got 4:20 to go in this third period. Definitely will look to see when the Avenger goalie will come out of his net. Obviously, that's the last resort situation. You're hoping the Avengers can get something going here soon. But as of right now, no real scoring chances, probably in this third period for the Avengers. So we got 4:20 to go. The Avengers win the draw. Andriozzi on the wall, can't get it up. As Forcier for Prout takes it, looks for Jesmondi on the wall, doesn't find him. As EG gets it behind the net, looks for the breakout pass, would have been a beautiful pass. Had Andriozzi at center, kind of streaking down. Doesn't make the connection, and we get another icing call for the Avengers. As Prout has the Roberts, Cox, Jesmondi, or Belcher line out there as the shot comes from Simo. Misses wide left. Gaffney on the point. Finds Cox down low. Cycles it over to Roberts. Roberts can't find Belcher in front. Belcher does take the puck away. He turns, looks for Roberts in front. Kind of gets it. Simo shoots it. Blocked in front by Dorley. As EG gets this one out of the zone. Simo does a good job cutting off the angle there. Faces a body check, looking for Gaffney, will not find Gaffney. Quick shot there by EG, good save by Evangelista. As Belcher comes up, looking for a pass, can't make a connection. EG Dorley will dump this one in. Evangelista behind the net, stops it. Finds Simo. Simo kind of ices it to Dorley. Dorley's gonna try to sell this to get an icing, will not get it. Dorley sends it up the wall. Gaffney, good play on the pinch. Finds it out front.
Wow.
Save by Roberts.
What a save.
Roberts has a golden chance there.
That might have been the best look of the night for them.
And a save by the EG goaltender with 3 minutes to go. That definitely will keep them in this game. You could have just about called this one if that got past the EG goaltender. But Roberts doesn't really pick the corner like he wanted to. He kind of just put it right into the chest of the Avenger goalie. We have 2:59 to go in this one as Mason Kermitis, the first goal scorer of the game, lines up for the offensive zone faceoff draw, wins it back to Gamba. Gamba with the quick shot. Nobody gets a stick on it. Good save by the Avenger goalie. Back to Gamba. Gamba looking for another shot, gets another shot, and another save. We have 2:49 left. Kermitis back in the draw. Wins it back to Morelli. Morelli finds the wall, looking for Addison. Addison for the one-timer, can't get all of it. Doesn't. Morelli, good chip. Andriozzi, Gamba, good check on Andriozzi, stopping that one. The Avengers, 2:30, they've already pulled the goalie. We will have 6-on-5 hockey right now. As Gamba comes up the ice, the captain, he's got a chance at an open net. Moves the puck to Noel. Noel doesn't get the shot off. 6-on-5 action, obviously no goal if you're EG. Yeah, definitely want to pull this one back, get a chance to regroup. As he rims it around to Andriozzi. Andriozzi looks for a center. Gloved out of the air by Gamba. Shot on net. Does not score. Addison gets out front, does not get the look he wants.
We're playing with fire here.
Avengers come in with 2 minutes to go. Gets the shot on net. Misses wide left. Need the forecheckers, need two guys on the puck right now if you're the Avengers. And Andriozzi in front. Beautiful save by Evangelista as he denies Andriozzi's backhand chance. As Addison can't get it out. Andriozzi in the door, and the net is off, and the ref is going to blow the whistle dead as we have 1:43 to go in this one. 2-1 game for Prout. And we have 1:43 to go in the period. Six-on-5 hockey if you're the Avengers. I want to see somebody screening this goalie. I haven't seen it on the power play. Get somebody in front of the net. Get somebody crashing the net for rebounds. As of right now, nothing to show for on the power play or the man advantage, but hopefully things can change as Prout wins this one back. Good face-off by Forcier, who finds Simo. Simo gets it all the way down as Burnett is going to get a chance at this one. Doesn't take the open net, tries to make a move behind the net. Beautiful play there by the EG goalie to take the puck away. As Jesmani back to Simo. Simo, open net! Misses wide left. Gaffney's going to get a shot at the open net. He doesn't get enough on it. EG takes control of the puck in their defensive zone. Can't get it out with 6 on 5 as it's back to Jesmani. Jesmani goes D to Gaffney. Finds Forcier. Forcier, can he put an end to this? No. Burnett, can he put an end to this? No! Whiffs on the puck. Simo gets it on the wall. This open net is too much for the Crusaders right now. It's intimidating them, I guess. As Forcier gets it on the wall, Simo out in front, and he scores.
There we go.
Simo finally puts this one to bed. He puts the nail in the coffin of the Avengers. You could call him Thanos. He finds the last Infinity Stone, and he wipes out the Avengers to give the Crusaders the 3-1 lead with 55 seconds left in this one. Simo, 2 penalties in this one. I don't know if he got an assist, maybe for the Gordie Howe hat trick, but a beautiful pass by Forcier to find Simo all alone. He taps that one into the back of the net.
Yeah,
it would have been tough to miss that one.
Yeah, it felt to me like that was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
They were flirting with it for too long.
Yeah, EG just never really got anything set up with the goalie pulled.
No.
And they're going to walk away with 2 points and a beautiful home win. I know this Prout team's something to compete. They beat LaSalle the other day. They come here and they take care of business. Kind of got a scare there at the end of the 3rd period as Belcher gets a shot on net, kind of running around in front of the net. They get this one out of the zone. Prout is clearly a top team to mess with in this state, as EG did a good job with the goal from Andriozzi to tie this one up to make it a 1-1 game. But Prout came out in the 3rd period. They clearly skate more at the end of practice. They wanted it more. They had the legs in this one. And with goals from Simo, and the Prout students are counting this one down 2-1-0. And we got a scrap sort of at the end of this one. You could get the scrap maybe. No. Ref's doing a good job pulling everyone away. Let this game end. No more fighting. We don't really need that, do we? As it is 3-1. Prout is going to win this one. Yeah.
Highly competitive game, though. It was fun.
Highly competitive game for both sides. Beautiful game by the sophomore goaltender, Angelo Evangelisi. He continues to impress me when I watch him. And we have a 3-1 win for the Prout Crusaders. This was a fun one.
Yeah, EG, they showed some fight. They didn't quit, that's for sure.
EG tied this one up at the end of the 2nd period, but Prout came up and they win this one 3-1 on this Friday night at the Barford RS Arena. So to all of our viewers, I'd like to thank you for tuning in with us here on Fans Only Sports. My name is Cam Rancourt, joined by Jack McSweeney. We had a good time here tonight. Hopefully you guys did too. The Crusaders will walk out of this one with a 3-1 victory. And that'll do it for us. Hopefully you guys enjoy your night. Yeah, signing off. Have a good night, everybody.